Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum 6th class. How are you? I hope my all students are fine and safe in your home. Today Thursday 24th December 2020 and we are going to start our next chapter which is ratio and the exercise is 6a. Okay. This is division of final term. So this is the question number 1 of this exercise. Find the ratio of, you will calculate the ratio. Okay, this is the fourth part of this question having 5 parts and I'm solving fourth part. 6.4 and 8, this is the value for this question and you will write these two values in ratio form. Okay, because we will find the ratio of these values. Firstly you will write as it is 6.4 ratio 8. Okay, now you have clearly seen there is a decimal but this is a simple value. Okay, this is simple whole number. So for removing this decimal you will multiply by 10 because there is a one decimal place. Okay, after one number there is a decimal. Okay, so this is a one decimal place. So for removing this decimal you will multiply by 10. Okay, multiply by 10, then 6.4 will become 64. Okay, if we will multiply 10 by 6.4 then the answer is 64. Same, 8 multiplied by 10, the answer is 80. Okay, these two values are multiplied by 10. Now we have two ratios, one ratio 64 ratio 80. So which table is common which divide these two values? So this is 8 divided by 8. Okay, you will divide it by 8. 8 8s are 64 and 8 10s are 80. Okay, these two numbers are divided by 8, so there are the answer. Now you can divide by the same number these two values which will divide on both sides. So divided by 2. 2 4s are 8 and 2 5s are 10. Okay, so 4 ratio 5. These two numbers are not divided by same number, so this is our answer. This is the final ratio. Okay, so this is the simplest form of this question. Simplest. Okay, 4 ratio 5. This is the answer of 6.4 and 8. Okay, you will do other part of this question same as this. Now our question number 2 is an alloy contains 13.5 grams of copper and 4.5 grams of zinc. Alloy contain 13.5 grams copper. Okay, this is the mass of copper. So mass of copper is 13.5 grams and here's another mass which is 4.5 grams and is the mass of zinc. Okay, so find the ratio by mass of copper to zinc in the alloy. You will find the ratio of mass of copper to zinc. Okay, firstly you will write mass of copper, then ratio. After the ratio you will write the mass of zinc. Okay, firstly mass of copper, then secondly mass of zinc. So we will write here 13.5 which is the mass of copper. So firstly we will write the mass of copper, then ratio mass of zinc. This is the mass of zinc which is 4.5. now here is a decimal and here is also decimal. Okay, and one decimal place, one decimal place. So for removing these decimals you will multiply by 10. Okay, simply you will multiply by 10. Now 13.5 is multiplied by 10, then the answer will 135. Okay, same 4.5 multiplied by 10, then answer is 45. This is 135 ratio 45. So common table is 5 which will divide these two values. Okay, so you will divide it by 5 to these values. Now in the 5 table there is 30 not come, so you will divide 5 2s are 10. 3 is carry and is going to 5. 5 become 35. So 5 sevens are 35. Okay, this is completely divided by 5. Now 45. You'll read the table of 5. In the 5 nines are 45. Okay, so this is divided by 5. Now the ratio will now we have divided by 5, but this is not the simplest form of this question, because these values are further divided to a number. And which number is this? Is 3. Okay, in the table of 3 and also in the table of 9, these two values are divided. So you will read the table of 9. In the table of 9, 27:9, you will divide it by 9. 9 threes are 27 and 9 ones are 9. So these two values are easily divided by 9. And this is the simplest form of the ratio, which is not divided further. So this is our answer. Now these two questions are completed and you will do in your classwork. Okay, 6th class, this is our next question of this exercise, question number 3. And the statement is, Wahida purchased 8 textbooks. Okay, Wahida ने purchase की हैं 8 textbooks. Okay, and each costing rupees 12. Each costing mean price of one textbook. Okay, price of one textbook is 12. ओके, और टोटल कितनी बुक्स उसने परचेज की हैं 8 एंड 4 स्टोरी बुक्स, और उसने साथ 4 स्टोरी बुक्स भी परचेज की हैं, जिसमें से ईच कॉस्टिंग रुपीज़ 9. एक की प्राइस है 9. ओके, एक स्टोरी बुक की प्राइस 9 है और उसने टोटल 4 स्टोरी बुक्स परचेज की हैं. फाइंड द रेशियो ऑफ द अमाउंट्स शी स्पेंट ऑन द 2 टाइप्स ऑफ books. Okay, now you will find the ratio of these books. Okay, price of these books. So firstly we will calculate the price of 8 textbooks and price of 4 story books, because वहीदा ने कितनी बुक्स परचेज की हैं? टोटल 8 टेक्स्ट बुक्स परचेज की हैं और 4 स्टोरी बुक्स, बट हमें प्राइस जस्ट 1 टेक्स्ट बुक और 1 स्टोरी बुक की बताई गई है. सो we will calculate the price of these textbooks. Firstly, you will write here given data cost of one textbook, and the cost of one textbook is 12 rupees. So cost of one textbook is rupees 12. Okay, now you will calculate the cost of 8 textbooks. So you will write here cost of 8 textbooks, which is 8 multiplied by 12, because price of one textbook is 12. So you will calculate the 8 textbooks price. So 8 multiplied by 12. 8 multiplied by 12. The answer is rupees 96. Okay, this is the price of 8 textbooks. Now you will easily calculate the price of 4 story books, same as like this. So you will write here firstly cost of one story book, which is 9 rupees. Each costing rupees 9. प्राइस ऑफ वन स्टोरी बुक. सो कॉस्ट मीन भी प्राइस है, वैल्यू है. कॉस्ट ऑफ वन स्टोरी बुक इज 9. देन यू विल कैलकुलेट द कॉस्ट ऑफ 4 स्टोरी बुक्स. सो सिंपली मल्टीप्लाई दीज 4 स्टोरी बुक्स द प्राइस ऑफ one story book, and the price of one story book is 9. So you will multiply 4 by 9, and the answer is 36 rupees. So we have the cost of these two textbooks and storybooks. Okay, now you will easily write in the ratio form. Firstly you will write here textbook, then ratio storybooks. So okay, यहाँ पर ऐसे कर सकते हैं हम, cost of textbooks कर देते हैं और cost of storybooks. Okay, because उसने क्या कहा है, फाइंड द रेशियो ऑफ द अमाउंट्स. ओके, सो हमने अमाउंट्स के दरमियान रेशियो करनी है ना, सो हम यहाँ पे कॉस्ट कर देते हैं, कॉस्ट ऑफ 8 बुक्स एंड कॉस्ट ऑफ स्टोरी बुक्स. ओके, आई हैव चेंज दिस इज अमाउंट ऑफ टेक्स्ट बुक्स. ओके, अमाउंट मीन भी कॉस्ट या रुपीज़ या वैल्यू है. सो यू विल राइट हियर अमाउंट ऑफ टेक्स्ट बुक्स रेशो amount of storybooks. Okay, so we have calculated the price of a textbook, which is 96 rupees. So you will write here amount of textbooks is 96. Now the ratio same as it is, and amount of storybooks, which is 36 rupees. So you will write here 36. Okay, आपने यहाँ इसके साथ रुपीज़ नहीं राइट करना. Why? Because ratio has no unit. So grams, रुपीज़, मिलीग्राम्स, समथिंग, कोई भी यूनिट है आपकी वैल्यूज़ का, सो आप रेशो में राइट करते हुए उसको यूनिट को राइट नहीं करते. ओके, सो हमने रुपीज़ राइट नहीं किया. नाउ यू विल सिंपली सॉल्व दिस रेशो सेम एज इट इज़ क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 and 2. 96 and 36. You will find the common table. Okay, so there is a 4 divided by 4. Firstly we will divide 4. 4 2s are 8 and 1 is carry here. This will become 16. Now 4 4s are 16. Okay, and the same next 4 9s are 36. Okay, so 24 ratio 9. Now you will divide further because there is a common table. 3. 24 is divided by 3 and 9 is also divided by 3. So we will divide it by 3. We will write here divided by 3. And 3 8s are 24 and 3 3s are 9. Now this ratio will become 8 ratio 3. And this is the simplest form of this ratio because there is no common table which can be divided to these values. Okay, so this is the ratio of the amount of textbooks to ratio of amount of storybooks. So this is our answer. And best of luck class. आज हमने क्वेश्चन 1 2 and 3 किया. ठीक है, आपने क्वेश्चन 1 के रिमेनिंग सारे पार्ट्स 4 पार्ट्स जो हैं वो आपने होमवर्क में करने हैं. ठीक है, दिस इज़ योर होम असाइनमेंट एंड दिस इज़ योर प्रैक्टिस. सो गॉट इट, एंड अल्लाह हाफिज़ क्लास.